大家好. Hi everyone. In this video, I'll take you through my unboxing of the simplified Chinese version of Golden Terrace, or Huangjintai, by the author Wu Binbai. If you've been around this channel for some time, then you already know that I adore Golden Terrace. Now that I've managed to get my grubby little hands on this, I am so happy I could almost forgive my ex. Well, almost. Like my print versions of Chenchou and Changjinzhou, this is also published by Tiandi Press. Huangjintai is a comparatively shorter novel, so it's only one book long. This did get some minor damage on its way to me, but that's the risk you take with international orders. The binding for this is different from my other Tiandi Press books, and I will talk about this a little later. Let's look at the dust jacket. I think that's Yan Xiaohan on the cover, perhaps tracking down Cai Yue and her young master? And this is what the back looks like. Sometimes, dust jackets will have inner illustrations, and Huang Jintai does. Here's a close-up, and I believe that's the titular golden terrace in the background. I did point out the book's binding earlier. I don't see this style of binding often, and I don't know what it's called. I think the only other time I've seen it is in this other channel's unboxing video of a 4-book edition of Changjinzhou. A possible downside to this kind of binding is that, of course, the book's spine is open to the elements, but I think one upside is that you don't have to worry about cracked book covers, so for thicker books, this binding might make more sense. Like my other Tiandi Press books, Wang Jintai also has some merch included, so let's look at that next. Here we have some of Fu Shen's personal history. His Zi or courtesy name is Jing Yuan. In the novel, Yan Xiaohan calls him by this name. This text also mentions Fu Shen's father and uncle. And here we have the man himself with his jade pendant. The text here says Jing Guo Gong Lie Juan, which I would roughly translate as the Peacekeeping Duke's biography. Next is something that looks like an oversized postcard. This says 自日, a term that means imperial decree. On the reverse, it shows that this is the emperor basically ordering Yan Xiaohan and Fu Xian to get married. Or else. Is this blackmail? Is it a save the date card? Maybe it's both. Here's a little bookmark. It took me a while to check what this line was. It refers to the scene when Yan Xiaohan and Fu Xian first meet. 落日融金，暮云何必？人在春风深处. The setting sun like molten gold, the clouds mingling in the evening sky, a person enveloped by the spring breeze. Now keep in mind that this scene is told from Fu Shen's memory. This is how he remembers the moment he and Yan Xiaohan first truly looked at each other. It's a very sweet line if I interpret it like that. Alright, I've rambled too much. Let's move on to the poster. These guys have legs for days. I do like the color palette. It makes the poster feel like an old painting. Last but not least, we have chibi paper cutouts of YanFu. They are too cute. My copy of Tianchou also had these. I love them. Next, let's look at the book itself. Its chapters are divided into 2 main parts, and it also includes 4 of the fanwai. I wasn't able to check online if any extra chapters were included, so this is a nice surprise. And that's the simplified Chinese version of Golden Terrace, or Huangjintai. This novel is one of my favorite danmei, and I hope you enjoyed watching this unboxing as much as I enjoyed making it. See you in the next one!